So, hello everyone, and we are going to continue. So, where we left in last lecture, what we learned was what is Python, the first code, the Python character set, the variables, that how you define the variables, what is variable, and the memory location. Okay. So you be like that in this PPT, we named the variables like age, price, and name. These are name of the variables. So you be like, so wait, we're gonna Python compiler online. So here you be like, we're gonna go with this. You be like that we can name the variable any, like we can give the variable any kind of name. So let me tell you, no, you can't. Why so? Because there are some rules defined. There are some rules defined in the Python. We're gonna cut it. Defined in the Pythons to name a variable. Okay, so what are the rules to define a variable is that identifiers can be combination of uppercase and lowercase digits or an underscore. So you can name your variable as my variable, variable underscore one, variable underscore four underscore print. All are valid Python identifiers. Okay, and identifier cannot start with digit. So let me tell you first, variable and identifier both are same words and represent the same meaning in Python. You can either say variable or you can either say identifier, both are same. So whenever you are naming a variable, so, so whenever you are naming a variable, just keep it in mind that variable can end with a digit, but variable can never start with a digit. Okay, and we cannot use special characters like exclamation mark, hashtag, at the rate, percentage, dollar symbol in our identifier. We can't use that. An identifier can be of any length. Let's do here. Okay, we're gonna my age is this is equal to 20, and we're gonna print my age. Oh, wait. Mm, age is this. We're gonna print that, and it printed the 20 here. Now we're gonna start it. Now we're gonna start with it with an exclamation mark. Okay, here it threw an error. So, and again, if you be like that, okay, but if we write it as this, then it's again gonna throw an error. Why? Because there are rules that variable and identifier can be of any kind of length, but they cannot start with the number and they cannot start with the special symbols. Okay, and you be like that if we do this, and if we do this, yeah, it's gonna run. Special symbols. These are the special symbols. Identifier must not end with, must not start with special symbols and integers. Okay, variable, sorry, we're gonna identifier can end with numbers but not with special. Wait, let's see this if they can. So it threw an error. Okay, just keep it in mind. Now we're gonna move to our next topic. Okay, the next topic here is the data type. There are 5 types of data type: integer, string, float, boolean, and none. What is integer? Integers are numbers. String, the text. Float, the decimal. Boolean, the true or the false. Okay, and none is like there is no data type, like C here. You're gonna type the age. What is age basically? Wait. We're gonna age is equal to 20, pi is equal to 3.14, complex underscore number is equal to 4 plus 3 I cap, and we're gonna print like a is equal to true, and there it comes name. So name is equal to, so the main thing is this, that how you gonna know that this is float, this is float, this is complex, this is boolean, and this is, so how you gonna actually find out that? So there is something that is called print type of age. If you want to know the type of the age, you're gonna print it like this. And if you want to know the type of the pi, and print type of complex number, print type of a, print type of name. So we're gonna print it. Let's find out. Now you'll be like, that complex number here is wrong. How can you like how it's identified? Okay, so how can you actually invalid decimal? Wait, I guess complex number is same in that now. Complex number, 4 plus 3 j. No, it's actually, oh wait. Is this dot? It's actually throwing an error, buddy. Yeah, like this. Okay, so if we write here I also, it's not going to throw an error, I guess. No, it is. So we're gonna go with J. Okay, so this is what it is. The like int for the age, float for the pi, complex for the complex number, bool for the a, and string for the name. So this is how you can find out the data type of any kind of variable. Okay, if you have any kind of doubt in that, so like finding out the type of any kind of variable, you can print it like this, and the computer will give it the type to you. Okay, so this is how you can identify the type of any kind of variable. Now we're going to continue the next topic, the keywords. Okay, so what is basically keywords? So keywords are actually pre-reserved words that have a special word in the Python. Like you have the print here. Print have a special type in that. Now you have type here. Type have a special word. What print do? It gives you the output. What type do? It identifies the type to you. Okay. This is how, and what are variables? The variable name is not actually a keyword. You can just like can like you can name variable anything of your own will. There is no such specific that you have to name the variable in this way only, in that way only. It's all up to you. So keywords basically are, let me tell you, and, as, assert, break, class, continue, dash, del, alif, all these are actually the keywords. So let me tell you the thing, that these words have their own word. Like if you say true, false, false should be uppercase. Yes, false should be uppercase. And these break, class, define, function, and all these, they have a special word, and you're gonna learn it in upcoming videos. Like if, elif, these are conditional, else, these are conditional statements used, and try, lambda, these are going to come in your like upcoming lecture, so no worry about that. But just for now, you have to just keep it in mind that what are keywords. So keywords are basically a reserved word in the Python, which you have their special which do have special work reserved in Python. Okay, like print and type, they have their special work already in that. Print sum. So we're gonna print sum. Like sum is equal to. Wait, we're gonna sum of two variables. Okay, let's suppose a is equal to 7, b is equal to 8, and c is equal to 10. Okay, these are the variables we defined. A is equal to 7, b is equal to 8, c is equal to sum. And now sum is equal to a plus b plus c. This is sum. Okay, now we're gonna print the sum. And see, it prints the sum. 8 plus 7, 15, 15 plus 10, 25. This is how you can print the sum. Okay, this is how you can print the sum. And now it will be like that how I did commented it. So there is a command that is control plus slash. You can just comment the whole lines just by selecting them and just doing it. Okay, so we printed the sum. Now comment, I told you the single line comment, you can do it like this, but if you want to comment the multi-line like this, these are multi-line, so what you can do, actually this. Wait, it was three quotes now, like this, like this. Wait, I don't know how they do it. I guess it's commented. Yeah, it's comment. Okay, in hash you have the green type comment, but in three quotes you have three. You have to give the three quotes, and now the multi-line comments look like red. And this compiler, every compiler do have their own coloring system, so there will be different kind of colors. So this is how you can do the multi-line comments. You don't have to comment like this. So this is the multi-line comments. Okay, these do work same. They don't have any kind of different feel, and you be like that, oh no, hash is different and this is different. No, these are not different. These both are used for commenting. But this is like that there are continuously hash and there are no continuous hash. So that make your code look a bit more authentic and like more elegant. So this is why most of the people actually do use the triple quotes in it. Okay, so we learned the multi-line comment too. Now the type of operators. Okay, there are different types of operator. The types of operator do continue like this. Wait, didn't I told you about the operators? Okay. Here you'll be like that. Oh, we don't know about this sum. Then how you did that? So okay, we're gonna continue for it. So arithmetic operators. What is basically arithmetic operators? The plus, minus, multiply, division, floor division, and remainder. All these are uh, the arithmetic operators. The arithmetic operators, plus is used for sum, minus is used for subtraction, multiplication, division, and to get the remainder, and this is exponential. Okay. Relational and comparison operators, that double sign means that we're going to actually continue it in upcoming videos or in this video. Okay, so we're going to see it. First, we're going to continue with the arithmetic operators like we did it in this 8, d is equal to 4. Okay, now the arithmetic operators, sum is equal to a plus b. Okay, we're not going to continue. We're going to be like this, a plus b, print a minus b, and we're going to copy it all so that we can actually print it continuously. Okay, multiplication, division, percent, and exponential. Now 12 for 32, 2.004096. Okay, so a plus b, that is 8 plus 4, that is 12. A minus b, 8 minus 4, 4. 8 into b, 32. 8 divided by b, 2.0. 8 divided by 4. Actually, this percentage means that when you divide a by b, what remainder you get. Percentage is used to get the remainder. Slash is used to get the quotient, okay? And double star is used to get the exponential. This means, wait, we're going to comment it. This means that 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. This means that 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. This means that 8 multiplied by 4 is equal to 32. This means that 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. And this means that when you divide 8 by 4, what remainder you get, that is what remainder you get by 8 divided by 4, okay? And this is that 8 power 4 is equal to 4096. This is how arithmetic operators work, okay? Wait a minute. Right. Now, we will like, these are the arithmetic operators which you guys need to know, okay? So we're going to continue the topic and we're going to continue it. So we got to know about the arithmetic operators. Now we're going to go for relational and comparison operators. So what does basically do that we're going to take it only, okay? Now we're going to print it like this. Wait a minute. Now in this, we're going to print a is equal to b, print a not equal to b, a greater than equal to b, is smaller than equal to b, a greater than b, and a smaller than b. Now we're gonna run it. False, true, true, false, false, true. Now what is this? Basically, what was that? These are arithmetic operators and these are comparative operators. Okay, or you can say relational operators. Okay, comparative operators. Now this is equal to means equal and same data, right? We're gonna continue it with equal means not equal. Basically, you have to just keep it in mind that this exclamation mark means not, okay? Wherever you see that exclamation mark, just keep it in mind that in Python this means not, okay? That's why here this means, that's why here in here this means that not equal, okay? Means greater than or equal, means smaller than or equal, means greater. That's why. Is 8 equal to b? No. 8 equal to 4? No. 8 is not equal to 4? Yes, because 8 is not equal to 4. That's true. Is 8 greater than or equal to 4? True. Why? Because there is greater than or. Wherever you have or, it means you have to just make sure that one of the condition is right. If one of the condition is right, it means the whole condition is true. Like you have learned in the AND gate, OR gate.
in OR gate you have to just, I just know that OR gate is in physics now, I guess. Yes, OR gate is in Python, so you have to not in Python, the physics. So you have to just make sure that in OR you have to just make sure one condition is right, and it will give the output as true. Okay, smaller than equal to, is 8 smaller than or equal to 4? No, that's why here is false. Is 8 greater than 4? True. 8 smaller than 4? No. Okay, so this is how the comparative operators work. Okay, so now we're going to continue. We're going to continue the assignment operators. Okay, so assignment operators are plus equal to minus equal to. Okay, now here means A is equal to A plus B. Now, wait a minute, I guess we did something wrong. Wait. To make sure what's wrong in here. Wait a minute. Basically, I made an error here, and that error is this, that assignment operator don't work like this. So we have to correct it. So A plus is equal to B. Now we're going to print A. That is 12. Okay. How this actually works? Basically, assignment operator is this this condition do exactly that A is equal to A plus B. In this condition, what happened? This condition rewrote the value of A. it gives us that a is equal to a plus b. This means that we are rewriting the value of a by a plus b. Okay, so now the value of a is a plus b. Okay, now a minus equal to b. Friend, what this means that a is equal to a minus b. What is a? 8. What is b? 4. So 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. And now that 4 is the value of a. Okay, a is equal to b. Friends, it's gonna be 4. What it rewrite that whatever the value of b is equal to, now it is equal to a. Okay, a is equal to b means that we are rewriting the value of a by b. Okay, we are replacing the value of a by b. This is what means that a is equal to b. If this hand is like this and this hand is like this, and we are saying that this hand now is equal to this hand, so what this means that this hand is going to be like this. So here it's similar be like that a is equal to b means that a, if a is 8 and b is 4, now what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is that this a is equal to b means that a is equal to b now. So this value of b will be transferred to a. Okay, a into is equal to b now. Now we're gonna print a. So what is gonna be? This gonna be, wait. This is going to be 16. What this do? That it's going to do that a is equal to a into b. Now what is a? That is 8. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What basically happened here? You will like that a is 8 here and b is 4 here. So it must be 32, right? But we are rewriting the value of a. We are rewriting the value of a. So what this basically means that now a is not 8 anymore. We replace the value of a by b. So now a got the value of b. What is the value of b? That is 4. Now a is equal to 4. We transformed it. Okay, that's why here we got a plus b. That means here the value of a is, here the value of a is 12. Now here the value of a is 8. Now here we got the value of a is 4, and now here the value of a is 16. Okay, now 8 divided by, now here the value of a will be, that value of a is here is 16 and b is equal to 4, so 16 divided by 4 must be 4. Now let's check. Yeah, and we got 4. So basically an assignment operator, what it does, assignment operator reassign the value of the to these reassign the value of the variables. Like it reassigned the value of a, it reassigned the value of b, it reassigned the value of this is how we reassign the value of any variable. Okay, and this is what assignment operators do. Now, here the value of a is 4 and it is going to be like that a is equal to a to power 4, and 4 to power 4 is what? 64. Wait. Sorry. Yeah, that's 256. 4 to power 4 is 256. Okay. This is what basically assignment operators do. Okay. Now the assignment operators is clear to everybody. Hope it do. Logical operators. Logical operators is not and or. Basically, not means that whether this thing is not like the exclamation mark. And logical operators are more of like the conditional ones, that there are two conditions. If we write and between here, so we must have to check that both these statements must be true to get the true. Okay, if we write or between these two statements, this means whether if the one statement is true, the answer will be true. This is how logical operators actually work. Okay, we're gonna see it in the next lecture. Now we come to this type conversion. Basically, what is this? Okay, let's see about type conversion. Okay, we're gonna comment these two also so that we don't have any kind of, so we don't face any kind of issue here. Now if we see, let's suppose a is equal to 2, b is equal to 2.0. Now we're gonna sum is equal to a plus b. Okay, now we're gonna print the sum. Okay, what have we got? 4.0. Okay, if it will be 2, then what do we got? 4.2. Okay, but now if the same, we got a is equal to 4, but b is equal to string 2, and now we're going to sum is equal to a plus b. Now we're going to print the sum. Whoa, it threw an error. Why so? Because here b is a string type. Okay, so just remember this rule, that in sum, that in arithmetic operation we can add integer plus float, and we can add integer plus float, int plus int, float plus float. This kind of combination will work, but we cannot add string. Okay, we cannot do any kind of arithmetic operation with the string because string is the text. So you cannot add any number in the text. Okay, so now you be like that, okay, we want to change the string, like you be like that b is equal to string 7475. You be like, I want to change the data type to a string. So what should I do? You can do c is equal to int b. And now a is equal to 2. Now sum is equal to a plus c. Now print the sum. Wait. We're gonna comment it out. This be like this added it. How it added it? Basically, we converted the string to an integer. How it happened? This happened like int and b. This is how we can convert a string to an integer, and then we can perform the arithmetic operation. Okay, now this is how we do it. Hope this is clear to all. The conversion is clear to all, and the statement is also clear to all, that we can perform the arithmetic operation to an integer and to the float, but we cannot add the string to an integer or to a float. Okay, just do remember this. Now comes to the next topic, that is casting. Let's see, in p we converted the b to the string. We converted the string to the integer. Typecasting. Okay, integer is basically your integer. Float is the, okay, it's basically the casting. Int, it actually converts the number, the string, to the integer. Float, it converts to the decimal. Complex real image, it creates a complex number. Like here comes the real part, here comes the image. String y, it converts y to the string. Tuple y, it converts y to a tuple. List y, it converts y to a list. Set, it converts to a set. Dictionary, to a character into an integer to a hexadecimal string, y into an octal string. So these are some type of casting. What is basically a casting? A casting actually changes the type of any kind of a number, any kind of string or anything. This is something, okay. Let's suppose this is something that you want to change the type of it. You can just use you can use these type of functions to change the type of it, and this is called casting, to change the type of anything into something. Okay, this is casting. Now, how to take input? Okay, you will like that. Okay, we are designing it, but like uh whenever you see any kind of website, in website what happens, you gives the input. Okay, in calculator what happens, you gives the input. So you'll be like, we are predefining here that a is equal to 2, b is equal to 5, and we are adding it. But how we will take the input from the user and we will add that, like here, area of a circle. Here, now we are entering the value of the radius. Let's suppose 4. This calculated it. Now you will like that. Same here, we are entering the input here. How we will get the input in our Python coding? Okay, so here it comes that x is equal to int input, enter your number, print x. Okay, now this statement means that this x, you're taking the input, enter your number. I'm gonna type 10. This printed 10. Now this what means that this is your string. You're gonna actually show to the user that you have to enter your number here, and we're taking the input, and that input should be in integer. Okay, in same way we can take it as float. Okay, we're gonna take it as 10. So it's gonna print it in the form of 10.0. Why? Because here it is float. Okay, now we're gonna take the string. Okay, the string data type. So this is not an integer. Now we're gonna print the type. You be like that, how we know that this 10 is a string or an integer? So we're gonna print the type of x, so that we can know this is 10 and this is string. Okay, why so string? Because here it is string, and if we write integer here, it's gonna show integer here. And if we're gonna print float here, it's gonna float here. Why so? So this is how you take the input, and you can decide whether the input must be in a string, in a float, or an integer. Okay, so this is how you take the input. Hope the input part is also clear to you guys. Now we're gonna come to the practice things. Input means the result for the input is always string. If you write in only input here, you will get the string. If you want to change, if you write the int here, you will get the integer. If you write the float, the input must be in float. Okay, so let's practice. Write a program to input two numbers and print their sum. To input means we have to take the input. Okay, so let's suppose x is equal to int input, x is equal to, and y is equal to int sum is equal to x plus y, and we're going to print sum. Okay, so we're going to write x is equal to 15, y is equal to 25, and here we got this. Okay, this is how we printed it. Now let's move to the next question. Write a program to input side of a square and print its area. Okay, so side is equal to int input side of square is equal to, and what is area? Area is equal to side multiplied by side. Now we're going to print the area. Okay, So let's take the side of the square as 20. Now the area will be 400. Okay, and you can also do it like this, that area is equal to, so that you can actually get an like this. Okay, you can do things like this to make your output more like look good looking. Write a program to input two floating point numbers and print their average. Okay, so in this case, you can let's suppose x is equal to float input, y is equal to float input. What is average? Average is equal to x plus y divided by 2. Some people will do it like this, but it's wrong, because you also have to remember the BODMAS rule. So it must be like this, so that first we do the sum and then it divided by 2. So we're going to print the average is equal to average. Okay. So x must be 25.52, y is equal to 46.67, and we got the average of the two floating numbers. Okay, this is how you can find the average. This is how you can do the basic Python. And now here it is, write a program to input two integers numbers a and b, print true if a is greater than or equal to b, if not print false. Okay, let's suppose here comes the Boolean expression. Okay, where we did this one. Okay, a is equal to int input, a is equal to b is equal to int input, b is equal to print a greater than b. A is equal to 20, b is equal to 25. False. Okay, this is how things work. So hope in this video or in this lecture we actually covered what basically are the arithmetic operations, uh, what basically do we have to study. So let's just take a recap. Okay. mm, okay, I guess this is perfect, so that we can have a good lightning also, because in my I'm not having a good lightning over here, so it will, I guess this is good. Yeah, this is great. So basically, what is programming? So programming is basically your translator, compiler, uh, where you get the code, and the compiler and the interpreter actually converts it to the machine language, and then machine language gives you the output. Okay. What is Python? Python is easy, free, and open. As you saw in the coding, also you can just easily code in there. Okay, like here you can do the easily coding in here. There is no such big deal to understand the codes and all. These are too much easier, that whether print a is equal to b or not. So you have to just get the basic knowledge of all of it, and then you will be able to understand the Python in a simple and very easy way. It's a free and open source. It can be accessible to anyone and through any open browser. High level language means that it can be easily understandable by the people, developed by the Van Rossum, the Guido Van Rossum, and it is portable. It can be. And our first program, that is Print Hello World, at the basic and the very first program of the college students, or the any student who is learning the Python or any kind of coding language. The first program of every coder is Print Hello World, even in any language. Okay, the next is the Python character set, what variables you are having, what kind of sets you are having, the letters, digits, special symbols you are having in the Python. So you have these variable. I just told you that what is variable. It's kind of a memory location. You can just relate it to the container where you are storing the data, and variables means that it gives you the path that where is your data stored. So it is a memory location. Like in the folders, it's basically variables are kind of folders that you save the folders by their name, and in that folder you are having multiple files. which stores your data. So basically, variables is a kind of a folder. Okay. So name means that this is the name of that container. This is the memory location of your container, which is storing your data. Okay. And this is how memory 2 works. The rules of the identifiers I already told you in the starting, that there is no length of the variable. You can name the variable in any way. There are just two main rules of naming any kind of variable or the identifier, that it must not start with a special symbol or any kind of number or any kind of special symbol. Okay, it can end with a number, but it cannot end with special symbol. Okay, the identifier can contain the underscore, the uppercase, the lowercase digits. It can contain, and it can contain any kind of length. Okay, and it can end with the number, but it cannot end with any special symbol. Okay. Now comes to the data types, that integer, string, float, boolean, and none. None is like something. Basically, none is nothing. You can just ignore it. There is no such words. It's just kind of a default, and you're gonna delete it. Okay. Data types here are type, age, like how you can identify the type of any kind of variable here. So here we just told you that how you can identify the type of any kind of variable. Okay. The keywords here, the keywords are the reserved word in the Python, which actually have some kind of stuff, the pre-reserved task to do. Like in print, you have the type, you have, they already have a defined task in your Python language. Print sum, way print the sum here, that how you can print the sum, the single line comments, the triple line comments, you can have the multi-line comments, you can just have. And what is comment is basically if you are writing notes in your Python, and you are not having your notebook, so you can write the notes like this so that you can remember. And whenever you revise your code or the notes, that what your teacher taught you in the class, you can just revise through it, and you can write the main points within the code, so that you don't have to go here and there and check the notebooks and all the stuff. So you can just write the comment. And whenever you are making any kind of project, in project in future, if you are making any kind of project, and if you write the comments there, so that the checker, the invigilator will be easily able to understand that what your this code is trying to do. Okay, what this code is basically uh, like the task performed by it. Okay. Now here comes the operators. Operators are these kind of operators to basically perform the math and all. So you have these kind of operators, the arithmetic operators, the relational or the comparison, the assignment, and the logical operators. Arithmetic operators is basically your sum, the plus, minus, multiply, divide, percentage, exponential, and all. Okay. The relational and the comparison operators, that is your equal to, not equal to, greater than, smaller than, greater than, equal to, smaller than, equal to. This basically checks the between two variables. Assignment operators reassign the value. Like here in this, we reassign the value of a here. So this is assigned value, that it reassign the value of any kind of variable you are having. Logical operators, these are conditional operators. You can say this is not and or. I told you, like you have learned the uh, logical gates in the physics, so you can basically relate it to that. Now here comes the conversion. We converted here to, we added here to, that how you can add two similar data type, integer and float, but you cannot add string to an integer. And if you want to add a string to an integer, you can just change the data type by casting. And this is how you do it, by integer and all. Okay, these are predefined casting functions which you can use to convert. That is int, float, complex, string, tuple. You can convert anything to any kind of data type. Okay, and this is how you take the input. I'm gonna publish these codes somewhere in your a Google file, so that there you can access these. Okay, so yeah, I hope this is all clear to you, and this is what we were having in this whole lecture. So yeah,
And there, from the next, we are going to learn more about if else condition and all. Okay, we're gonna go dive deep into the concepts, and we're gonna learn how all these things happen. So we will meet you in the next lecture. So till then, ta bye bye, and take care of yours, and do revise the first lecture, second lecture, and just keep commands on your coding. And now here I'm going to give you I'll attach some question in the description box so that there you can actually go through all these things. So yeah, we're gonna meet in the next lecture. So till then, bye bye, and keep enjoying. Yeah, ta-da.